Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters, and I'd like to welcome you back. My name is Asif Saba, and today I'm going to be talking about manifesting. And it's a word that appears 53 times in the Quran. And it could be a word that you've kind of read it, but you've just read it as in passing. But today I want to talk about what this word actually means. And then when you're reading the Quran, when you focus, when you come to this word, you can think about some of the things we talk about today and how it plays a really big part. So, and hopefully you will slow down in your reading and think about what you're actually reading in more detail. So hopefully this word will, well, when you understand the meaning of this word, it will shed more light on the verses as you're reading them. And then you'll start to see a greater depth within the verses of the Quran. So let's look at a verse from the Quran, and this verse is Surah 3, verse 164, and it says, God did confer a great favour on the believers when he sent among them an apostle from among themselves, rehearsing unto them the signs of God, sanctifying them and instructing them in scripture and wisdom, while before that they were in manifest error. So you can see this word, manifest error. Now you might just be thinking, well, it's just a word, but let's explore what that word, the kind of understanding behind that word. So when you think of this word, manifest, and as we read through the various verses, you will see a deeper understanding. What is this word, manifest? Well, every thought you think is a manifestation. It's a manifestation of you. It's a manifestation that you have created within yourself. You are the manifester of certain thoughts within your soul. And depending on the thoughts that you entertain, depends on so many different things. And believe it or not, your whole life is a manifestation, because you are here in this world reaping according to what you have sown. And we have spoken about how you reap what you have sown, the things that your hands have sent forth, they come back on you. Well, manifesting is that the things that you manifest in the moment will come back on you. And last week we spoke about love, and the week before we spoke about the three veils of darkness and the three veils of light. And all these things happen. Why? Because of what you manifest within yourself. And so when reading Surah 3, verse 164, and we come to the ending of that verse, where it says, they had been in manifest error. That's because they were living according to their irregularities, rather than living according to the highest understanding that they could see or express within themselves. And the irregularities that you find within you usually come from the darkness of the three veils. So I'm going to quickly remind you, because it's a couple of weeks since we spoke about the three veils of darkness and the three veils of light. So firstly, you get the three veils of darkness, which are your negative emotions, your thoughts, according to those negative emotions, and your willpower. The three veils of light are your feelings, the beautiful thoughts as a point of those feelings, and also your willpower as according to the expression of feelings. Now we'll come back after this small break and talk some more.
to Radio Mac's Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 0793 67403.
New insights into the mysteries of the Quran, a book by Asif Saba, self-help guide to meditation and the Quran, health, wealth, happiness and well-being. Order your copy on Amazon now or visit asifsabamindfulness.com. The Rock Crystals is an adventure into the afterlife, also available on Amazon.
यार तुम तो कहते थे कि नया मकान लेने के बाद मेरी पॉकेट खाली हो गई है। ये इतने खूबसूरत कारपेट और लैमिनेट फ्लोरिंग कहाँ से आए हैं?
अरे भाई भला हो मनिंगम कारपेट वालों का, जहाँ से कारपेट और लैमिनेट फ्लोरिंग आए हैं। अगर आप भी अपने घर को खूबसूरत कारपेट और फ्लोरिंग से सजाना चाहते हैं और पैसे बचाना चाहते हैं तो इसके लिए एक ही नाम, मनिंगम कारपेट्स। We have a wide selection of carpets, laminates and vinyls. 230 Manningham Lane, Bradford, BD8 7BZ 01274 973 206 or 07984415455.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मुसलमान भाइयों बहनों, जामिया उस्मानिया हीटर रोड ब्रैडफोर्ड 9 नई मस्जिद बना रहे हैं जिस पर 3 मिलियन पाउंड खर्चा आएगा। इस सदका जारिया में हिस्सा लेकर जन्नत में अपना घर बनाएं, क्योंकि अल्लाह के नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का फरमान है, जिसने दुनिया में अल्लाह का घर बनाया अल्लाह उसको जन्नत में घर अता फरमाएगा। राब्ता के लिए मुफ्ती मोहम्मद बशीर मतार, फोन नंबर 07866311213 और साहबजादा मोहम्मद यास साहब 07367576631।
क्या आप पाकिस्तान या आजाद कश्मीर में सामान भेजना चाहते हैं और अच्छी सर्विस, अच्छा रेट और टाइम पर सामान की डिलीवरी चाहते हैं तो फिर स्पीडी कार्गो सर्विसेज से आज ही राब्ता करें। स्पीडी कार्गो डोर टू डोर सर्विस फराहम करते हैं। हमेशा याद रखिए, स्पीडी कार्गो सर्विसेज 107 लेग्रम्स लैंड, ब्रेडफोर्ड 7, टेलीफोन 0796098324। स्पीडी कार्गो सर्विसेज, आपके एतमाद का नाम।
Would you like to advertise digitally at a cost that is flexible, targetable, affordable and accessible? Then look no further. Adverts for You has designed most comprehensive range of digital advertising vans to meet the needs of businesses and agencies nationwide. Mobile digital vans with the best of technology to get your message delivered to targeted audience of your choice. Adverts from as little as £99, interacting and measuring in real time the client's message. Visit advertsforyou.co.uk or call 0781 785 4715 to book your campaign today.
रज़िया केरी फिक्र च पई है? पैनू ना प्यानी शॉपिंग वास्ते इधर उधर फिरना पैसी। ओ जाए फिरनी नी क्या जरूरत है? सिद्धे चाचा प्लाजा चो जिथे हर चीज लबनी, ज्वेलरी ते कपड़े तक। प्लाजा एक ते बेशुमार दुकाना इस जाइना ना चाचा प्लाजा।
Spend £50 or more at Chacha Plaza to have a chance at winning a gold ring every Sunday. Terms and conditions apply. Chacha Plaza, 2 Ingleby Road, Bradford, BD7 2AT 01274 571100. Are you having trouble paying too much energy bills? If so, contact us for the cheapest rates in the UK guaranteed. Ring Arshad Madni on 07578 995 170 or Humair on 079366 77403. Or females, contact Rihanna on 07956 456 239. If you take any 3 services with us, you will receive £150 cashback. If you mention Radio Mac, £50 extra cashback. Dedicated to save you money on your energy bills.
हेलो, मेरा नाम डॉक्टर सैयदा है। अपने जिस्म में अगर आपको कुछ ठीक महसूस ना हो रहा हो तो हमसे बात करें। कैंसर के बारे में फिक्रमंद रहकर परेशान ना हो। टेस्ट कराने से ये परेशानी जाती रहेगी। जब तक टेस्ट नहीं कराएंगे तब तक आपको मालूम नहीं हो पाएगा। NHS आपको देखना चाहती है। अपनी GP प्रैक्टिस से राब्ता करें।
मामा आज क्या खासो?
वो पामाजान उसना पामाजान।
मामा ये रोज पामाजन खाई खाई तंग नहीं पैनी हो
वो चला ही गया 100 बारी खाओ तो तावे नहीं तंग पैना
तो फिर करा ऑर्डर
वो टली खड़का देर कैसी है
12 Manville Terrace, Bradford. Call 01274 726 218. Opposite Bradford College and University. Opened every day, 3 p.m. till midnight. Delivery available from 5 p.m. Delicious Parmesan House, Manville Terrace is the only exclusive delicious Parmesan house in Bradford.
ओ बाबा मैं तुसा की ठाके आसा इस उम्र विच कुश्ती ना करया करो मुंह सिर सिजाई की दाए
ओ कुश्ती की मार गोली मारा एक्सीडेंट होई गया मारी गड्डी ना कचूमर निकली गया मारा भी कख नहीं रिया ओ मैं उन कम्मे पर किस तरह जासा ते मंथली किस तरह देसा
ओ बाबा फिर ते मौजा ही मौजा
ओ किस तरह
Accident Law Group. Had an accident? Call our dedicated claim line on 01274 481111.
सल्ले अला नबीना सल्ले अला मुहम्मदिन.
You are listening to Radio Max Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 079366777403.
सल्ले अला नबीना सल्ले अला मुहम्मदिन.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters, and my name is Asif Saba, and you're listening to Radio Mac, broadcasting on 107.1 FM. If you want to advertise with us, you can contact us on 079 514 77093 and help support Radio Mac. Now, before we move on, I just want to do one more thing and play a special nasheed for Kanis Fatima. I know she loves this beautiful little jingle, and it's by Zayn Beaker, and it's called Allah Made Everything. May you be safe and feel happy and protected, and much love to you, Kanis Fatima. May Allah bless you.
Hey, little fish in the bottom of the ocean. Did you ever wonder where you came from? Who is the Lord of all creation? The little fish said, that's my Lord. The little fish said, that's my Lord. The little fish said, that's my Lord, Allah, the creator of us all. Hey, little bird, so way up high, light up the sky with your color design. Tell me who made you and I, me to walk and you to fly. The little bird said, that's my Lord. The little bird said, that's my Lord. The little bird said, that's my Lord, Allah, the creator of us all. Allahu Akbar, our creator. There's no one greater than Allah. So why do we stand tall, too proud to recognize what's right before our eyes? Signs from the Lord. Hey, alligator, lay so still. Who's your maker? By whose will do you crawl and do you swim? Who controls everything? The alligator said, that's my Lord. The alligator said, that's my Lord. The alligator said, that's my Lord, Allah, the creator of us all. Hey, king of the jungle, the mighty lion, top of the food chain, no denying. But who is the one that you rely on, life or death? Who is deciding? The lion said, that's my Lord. The lion said, that's my Lord. The lion said, that's my Lord, Allah, the creator of us all. Allahu Akbar, our creator. There's no one greater than Allah. So why do we stand tall, too proud to recognize what's right before our eyes? Signs from the Lord. Hey, my brother, hey, my sister, see yourself as self-sustainable. Don't you see what will come later? We all return to the Creator. Then we'll say, that's my Lord. Then we'll say, that's my Lord. Then we'll say, travel the world, north to the south, east to the west, and there ain't no doubt. Whoever I see, whatever I found, I can hear them sing out loud. Alhamdulillah, praise my Lord. Alhamdulillah, praise my Lord. Alhamdulillah, praise my Lord. Allah, the creator of us all. Allahu Akbar, our creator. There's no one greater than Allah. So why do we stand tall, too proud to recognize what's right before our eyes? Signs from our Lord. 'Cause Allah made everything. Allah made everything. Allah made everything. You and I. Allah made everything. Allah made everything. Allah made everything. The earth and the blue sky. But do we remember Him? Thank Him for everything. Surrender to only Him with all our lives. Allah.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters, and welcome back. My name's Asif Saba, and I'm your host this evening. And we are discussing a word from the Quran called manifest, and how we manifest everything into our lives. And in some ways, we are actually the creators of everything that happens in our lives. Even though Allah has the last say in all matters, you know, we experience our lives according to how we react, and how we react is according to what we manifest within ourselves. And remember, we are always reaping what we have sown previously, and this is something we have to remember as we go on our journey. So let's look at some verses from the Quran, and so I'll read out the name of the surah and the verse, and then I'll read out the verse, and then you begin to get an understanding how this word manifest makes its way into the verses of the Quran. So the next verse we're going to look at is Surah 4, verse 50, which says, "Behold, how they invent a lie against God, but that by itself is a manifest sin." So again, think of this idea of manifest. It's we ourselves that create this, create a lie about the things we believe, and if we don't stay in the truth, then unfortunately what happens is, what else have we got to think about? We end up manifesting a lie. Now, as that lie becomes real to us, the things that expand out of that lie become what we see. Well, we see life according to what we believe. Now, if we fabricate an untruth, then we live by that truth. Have we not just fabricated a whole life ahead of us that's based on an illusion rather than the truth? So when we take ourselves out of the truth, we enter into another world that we manifest for ourselves, and we believe that world is a reality, but really that reality is no more than a manifest sin, but we accept it as a truth. So can you see now, the things that we manifest within ourselves are the things that create our reality, and this is where we are reaping what we have sown, the things that our hands have sent forth. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 4, verse 174, which says, "O mankind, verily, there hath come to you a convincing proof from your Lord, for we have sent unto you a light that is manifest." And again, that has two meanings. There's a spiritual light, and there's also this physical light during the day. Now, another verse from the Quran is Surah 9, verse 48, which says, Indeed, they had plotted sedation before and upset matters for thee, until the truth arrived and the decree of God became manifest, much to their disgust. Now, you think about this. When someone's talking about Islam, and they say something that you don't agree with, is it that, you're disagreeing with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to understand about himself? It could be that if you because you don't agree with something does not make it untrue. It could be that you don't want to hear it. You don't want to accept a particular idea as the truth because you have to change yourself, but you can't stop change from happening. Now let's look at another verse from the Quran. It's Surah 16, verse 39. They must be raised up in order that he may manifest to them the truth of that wherein they differ, and that the rejectors of truth may realize that they had indeed surrendered to falsehood. So you can see from this amazing verse, it is possible to surrender to falsehood instead of surrendering to the truth. So when you experience something, it's all about which direction you surrender yourself. Do you look for the truth, or do you look for something crooked? Do you surrender to the darkness of your inner self, like the three veils of darkness, your negative emotions, the thoughts that manifest within your mind associated to these negative emotions, which means that you lose willpower, you lose some kind of strength, rather than standing up straight and accepting the real truth. And the truth comes through your feelings. Now, the three veils of darkness, I've just explained those to you. There's three veils of light. And the best thoughts that come to you come through your feelings. For when you experience, you know yourself, how you feel when you hear the truth and how you feel when you hear a lie. So think about this and know that, the truth is important to you and you shouldn't surrender to falsehood. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 19, verse 38, and it says, How plainly will they see and hear the day that they will appear before us? But the unjust today are in manifest error. So again, this word manifest, it's telling you that there are some thoughts and ideas that we have that are manifested by ourselves to justify our negative emotions, to justify our greed, our selfishness, the I want this, I want that. And then there is the truth that is all about sharing, caring and love. So these are the differences. You make a choice between what it is you want to manifest within your inner self. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 24, verse 25, and it says, On that day, God will pay them back all their just dues, and they will realize that God is the very truth that makes all things manifest. So again, this word manifest, it's being presented to you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to show you everything that you did in your life. All these things that you do are going to become manifest, and you are going to know about them. And another Another time the manifest appears in the Quran is in Surah 24, verse 46. We have indeed sent down signs that make things manifest, and God guides who he wills to a way that is straight. So again, the truth is important. You do not want to surrender to the darkness of your own inner self, but stand up straight and take on the love, the trust and the truth that comes into your mind, and this will dissolve the fabricated world that we've built up as a reality. And another verse is Surah 26, verse 97. By God, we are truly in an error manifest. And again, when you tell lies, when you cheat, when you steal, when you do things that are not good, you have created that manifestation within yourself, and it is for you to learn how to listen to your own inner truth and hold yourself back from doing the things that are only going to bring down your own downfall, as it were. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 27, verse 79. So that's Surah 27, verse 79. So put thy trust in God, for thou art on the path of manifest truth. So there, you can see the truth or the error. You have a choice which one you follow. One leads you to a path of darkness, the other leads you to a pathway of light. And again, Surah 28, verse 85, and it says, Verily, he who ordained the Quran for thee will bring thee back to a place of return. Say, my Lord knoweth best who it is that brings true guidance, and who it is in manifest error. So again, think of this word, manifest. It's all that you manifest within yourself. Now you came here, and let's backtrack a couple of weeks ago. I spoke about an apple tree. Now, if you think of an apple, you go to the supermarket, you buy a bunch of apples. In the centre of the apples, there's the little pips. Now, look at the size of an apple tree. Everything that apple tree needs is within that apple. But out of that tiny little pip, have you seen the size of an apple tree? I mean, it grows like as big as a house or even bigger. So that apple pip, that little seed, has everything it needs within itself. You have come into this world, and within you is everything that you need to live your life to the fullest. You are amazing, but you've allowed this fabricated world to overshadow this beautiful reality that is there right within you. All you need to do is go within yourself and work on yourself. Read the Quran and take that wisdom of the Quran and understand it and apply it to your everyday life. Because within you, you are an amazing being. You are an amazing person, and you've come into this world for a purpose. You're not here out of a random act. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent you into this world so that you may work on yourself and expand your understanding, grow. Because again, the Quran talks about how we are each born into the base matter of who we are. Now again, looking at the irregularities, looking at the free veils of darkness, these are the base matters of who we are potentially. But we can raise ourselves up out of the darkness within ourselves and enter the light by reading the Quran, learning to understand its inner wisdom, and growing. For the Quran, again, I keep coming back to this idea. The Quran is a beautiful book. It's a book about spiritual development. It's a book about personal development. It's your book on personal development. And when you read it, you become greater than you were. I guarantee it. And you know it yourself. You know the truth within. But do you choose to live by that truth? Or do you choose the fabricated world that you see around you, that we have built out of irregularities and manifest error? So think about this and read the Quran and understand it and grow and become greater than you were. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 31, verse 11, which says, "Such is the creation of God. Now show me what is there other besides him. Have they... let me start that verse again. I'm getting my tongue twisted around. So it says, it's Surah 31, verse 11. Such is the creation of God. Now show me what is there that others besides him have created. Nay, but the transgressors are in manifest error." It's because they're listening to their irregularities instead of their higher self, the light of their own inner self. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 36, verse 24. "I would indeed, if I were to do so, be in manifest error." So this is basically saying, if I was to speak other than what I believe to be the absolute truth, then I would be in manifest error. You would be in manifest error. So speaking the truth is really important. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 36, verse 47. "And when they are told, spend ye of the bounties with which God has provided you, the unbelievers say to those who believe, shall we then feed those whom, if God had so willed, he would have fed them himself? Ye are in nothing but manifest error." So think about this verse, because it's interesting, because this is something that somebody who is very selfish would say. They don't give in charity. They believe that everything they have in life is something that, they have earned themselves. They have gone out into the world. They have educated themselves. They're earning thousands of pounds a week, even more. And some people actually believe that they are doing it because they are clever. But really, they've kind of thrown Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala away, because they think they're cleverer than everybody else. But they forget that it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that have given them that wealth to use to help in the world. It's not about stacking this wealth up that people have. It's about a matter of learning to share and recognize that these bounties that we have, they all belong to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he has given us these bounties to see what we will do with them. And there are those who believe that they are clever and that they are the ones that have earned all the things that they have. And they forget that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them those things. So again, look at the thought process behind those who disbelieve. Where it says, spend ye of the bounties of which God has provided you. The unbelievers, they say, no, we're not going to give anything out. If Allah wants wants to feed them, he'll feed them himself. Why should we give from what we have earned? So think about this, and we're coming up for a little break, and I'll be back in a moment.
You are listening to Radio Max Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 0793 66 77403.
रज़िया केरी फिक्र च पई है
पैनू ना बयानी शॉपिंग वास्ते इधर उधर फिरना पैसी
ओ जाए जाए फिरने की क्या जरूरत है सिद्धे चाचा प्लाजा चो जिथे हर चीज लबनी ज्वेलरी ते कपड़े तक प्लाजा एक ते बेशुमार दुकाना इस जाइना ना चाचा प्लाजा
Spend £50 or more at Chacha Plaza to have a chance at winning a gold ring every Sunday. Terms and conditions apply. Chacha Plaza, 2 Ingleby Road, Bradford, BD7 2AT, 01274 571100.
ओ बाबा क्या गाली क्यों रोनी हो
ओ यारा मिकी लके ना बू दर्दा
लके ना दर्द है तो तुझकी पता नहीं अलादीन कारपेट वाले पिछले 3 साल तू लके ने दर्दानी बेल्टां बेचने तू ना नहीं सुनिया उन्हां कोल लके ने दर्दानी बेल्टां डी बेस स्लाइडर ऑटोमैन सिंगल ते डबल बेड होनी उन्हां दी कीमतां भी बड़ियां जबरदस्त हैं तो मुफ्त विच डिलीवरी करने इस तो इलावा उन्हां कोल कारपेट ते लैमिनेट ना बड़ा सिलसिला वा
Aladdin Carpets and Furniture, 31 Lum Lane, BD8 7QU 01274 741 446.
ओ क्या गल है कुछ ना इंतजार होना लगे यार
ओ ये रहा हम बस का इंतजार करती है अभी तक इधर से कोई बस गुजरा ही नहीं है
ओ छोड़ो बसेगी अच्छो गड्डी च बियो
ओ ये रहा हमारे बैठने से कहीं तुम्हारा गाड़ी का टायर ना पंक्चर हो जाए कहीं हवा ना निकल जाए
अगर ऐसी कोई गल होई गई तो सीधे ले जाओ
BM Tires for your puncture repairs, wheel balancing and tracking. New and power-worn tires available. BM Tires, 22 Paradise Street, BD1 2HR, 01274 728 288. The best name in tires, BM Tires.
Save the Mothers Trust is a UK-based charity formed in 2003 with the aim of helping those in poverty and hardship to become self-sufficient and independent. Support our many projects around the world including Food Aid, World Water and the SMT Maternity Hospital. Donate your zakat, sadaqah and lillah by calling 012 74 270 043 or visit smtrust.org.uk. With your continued support, we can help make a difference.
Would you like to advertise digitally at a cost that is flexible, targetable, affordable and accessible? Then look no further. Adverts for You has designed most comprehensive range of digital advertising vans to meet the needs of businesses and agencies nationwide. Mobile digital vans with the best of technology to get your message delivered to targeted audience of your choice. Adverts from as little as £99, interacting and measuring in real time the client's message. Visit advertsforyou.co.uk or call 0781 785 4715 to book your campaign today.
A unique name in the world of fast food, Amigos Bradford, from where you can get tasty mouth-watering pizzas, burgers, shakes and much more. Delivery service available. Amigos Bradford, open Monday to Sunday, 4 p.m. till 11 p.m. Order online at amigosbradford.co.uk. 503 Otley Road, Bradford, BD2 4QL. Order line 01274 786 100. Al-Markaz Al-Islami has launched its appeal for £1 million for a purpose-built masjid, which will aim to promote the true message of Islam while uniting all Muslims in Bradford and create sound relations with all communities. Your donations will help in funding the purpose-built masjid, reception, offices, storeroom, first aid, funeral service, library, mortuary and much more. Bank transfer, Barclays Bank, account name, Al-Markaz Al-Islami, sort code 201188, account number 431616668 or ring 01274 270 043.
New insights into the mysteries of the Quran, a book by Asif Saba, self-help guide to meditation and the Quran, health, wealth, happiness and well-being. Order your copy on Amazon now or visit asifsabamindfulness.com. The Rock Crystals is an adventure into the afterlife, also available on Amazon.
Are you having trouble paying too much energy bills? If so, contact us for the cheapest rates in the UK guaranteed. Ring Arshad Madni on 07578 995 170 or Humair on 079366 77403. Or females, contact Rihanna on 07956 456 239. If you take any three services with us, you will receive £150 cashback. If you mention RADIOMAC, £50 extra cashback, dedicated to save you money on your energy bills.
अगर आपको 3 या उससे ज्यादा हफ्तों से खांसी आ रही है तो इसको नजरअंदाज ना करें। अगर आपको 3 या उससे ज्यादा हफ्तों से खांसी आ रही है तो ये कैंसर की निशानी हो सकती है। ये शायद कोई संगीन बात नहीं है, लेकिन कैंसर का जल्द पता लगाना इसे मजीद काबिले इलाज बना देता है। NHS आपका मुआयना करना चाहती है। अपनी जीपी प्रैक्टिस से राब्ता करें। आपकी मदद करने में हमारी मदद कीजिए।
You are listening to Radio Max Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 079366 77403.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. My name is Asif Saba, and you're listening to Radio Mac, broadcasting on 107.1 FM. And I'm your host today, and we're talking about a word from the Quran, and that word is manifest. Now, this word is an amazing word when you start to explore its real meaning and how it fits into the verses of the Quran. But you've got to remember, everything you do, everything you think, every action and reaction that you create in your life is creating what some call, say, karma. And so, in a sense, everything that you're going through right now is something that you have earned in your life. And so, in a sense, this idea of manifesting, everything you manifest within yourself, you are experiencing the results of those manifestations. So you are creating your own experiences according to the thoughts that you manifest within yourself. Now let me just remind you of a few verses, and this is how great Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, because if you think about Surah 7 verses 40 to 42, within those verses it says, "No burden do we place on any soul but that which it can bear." So even though we may do certain things in life, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still will not overburden us with our experiences, because He wants us to learn lessons. I mean, if we were to experience the full weight of our burdens, we would just sit there in a melancholy state of being, because we wouldn't be able to move. But instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala crushing us with these burdens, He spreads them out over a period of time, over your lifetime. And so the burdens are not as great as what you believe them to be. And so all that we reap is a result of the things we ourselves have manifest. And so you'll see that life is like a jigsaw, and we all interact and react with each other, creating our lives, as we go along. And so everything that happens because of what we ourselves are manifesting within our own physical selves. And that comes down to our choices. Do we choose to listen to the darkness and selfishness of our soul, or do we strive and reach out, read the Quran, and enlighten ourselves and rise up to the heavens? So this is something you need to think about. soon it's time for the azan, so we'll stop talking, and once the azan has come up, is finished, we will come back and continue our talk about the single word called manifesting.
ये हदीस मुत्तफ़िक़ अलैहि है और ये अल्फाज मुस्लिम के हैं। हदीस मुबारक हज़रत मुआज़ बिन जबल रज़ियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु से रवायत है कि रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने मेरा हाथ पकड़कर फरमाया, मुझे तुमसे मोहब्बत है। मैंने अर्ज़ किया, मुझे भी आपसे मोहब्बत है। फरमाया, नमाज के बाद हमेशा ये दुआ पढ़ा करो, रब्बी आइन्नी अला ज़िक्रिका व शुक्रिका व हुस्न इबादतिक। इलाही मुझे मदद दे कि मैं आपकी याद, आपका शुक्र और आपकी खूब इबादत करता रहूं।
This hadith is sponsored by Safeco Cash and Carry.
सामीन, अज़ान इशा का वक्त हुआ जाता है। आइए अज़ान इशा सुनते हैं। इस अज़ान के लिए हमारे साथ ताउन किया है
BM Tires Mover Property Services and Accident Law Group.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت سيدنا محمدا الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته وارزقنا شفاعته يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين। ए अल्लाह, इस दावत ताम्मा और सलात कायमा के मालिक, तू हमारे सरदार हज़रत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को वसीला और फजीलत और बहुत बुलंद दर्जा अता फरमा और इनको मकाम महमूद में खड़ा कर जिसका तूने उनसे वादा किया है, और हमें क़यामत के दिन की शफाअत नसीब फरमा। बेशक तू वादा के खिलाफ नहीं करता। हम पर अपनी रहमत फरमा, ए सबसे बढ़कर रहम करने वाले।
सामीन, अभी आप अज़ान इशा सुन रहे थे। इसके लिए हमारे साथ ताउन किया था
BM Tires Mover Property Services and Accident Law Group.
हमारी दुआ है कि अल्लाह पाक इनके रिज़्क़ हलाल में बरकत अता फरमाए। आमीन।
BM Tires, 22 Paradise Street, 01274 728 288. Mover Property Services, 10 Duckworth Lane, 01274 482 999. And Accident Law Group, 01274 48 1111. And info@accidentlawgroup.co.uk. This is your Muslim Community Radio from the heart of Bradford, Radio Mac on 107.1 FM, the voice of the Muslim community. Radio Mac, your full-time Muslim community radio.
I feel so good, I feel so close to you.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters, and welcome back. You're listening to Radio Mac, and my name is Asif Saba, and I'm talking about manifesting. And this is a word that appears in the Quran 53 times. And we're looking at it just as a way of making you focus or giving you a point of focus. So when you come across this word, you can look into it in more depth, and you don't just skip over the word, but you pay attention to the meaning behind the word, to help you understand that everything you do is a manifestation. If you think about this world, everything in this world is a manifestation. You know, even this microphone that I'm talking down, somebody brought that microphone into being. You know, somebody invented all the components that go into that microphone. So think about everything around you. It is all something that has been kind of born out of this physical reality. It is a manifestation. And behind all manifestations, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there, creating as He wills. You are a manifestation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this physical body that you're using to direct yourself through this physical reality is a manifestation. Everything within you is a manifestation to help you understand this physical reality. However, in which direction do you surrender yourself? Do you surrender yourself to the darkness of the manifestations, or do you strive, read the Quran, and surrender to the light that radiates out of the verses of the Quran? So here we are today. We're talking about this word, manifest, to help you to contemplate over its meaning when you read it in the verses of the Quran. For there are different kinds of manifestation, and these all take place within you. You can listen to the light of your soul, or you can listen to the darkness. Each one a manifestation. Now another verse from the Quran is Surah 43, verse 40, which says, "Canst thou then make the deaf to hear, or give direction to the blind, or to such as wander in manifest error?" So again, we're looking at this idea. Those who are wandering in manifest error are usually the ones who have constructed a fabricated world, fabricated ideas about the world around them. And so they live according to these fabricated ideas, yet they're all created out of manifest error. So let's look at another verse. It's Surah 57, verse 9. "He is the one who sends to his servants manifest signs, that he may lead them from the depths of darkness into the light. And verily, God is to you most kind and merciful." So again, you can can see those who listen to the darkness of their own inner self and follow what manifests within from that darkness are in manifest error. This verse, Surah 57 verse 9, is saying, wait a minute, God sends to his servants manifest signs, and this comes through your truth, that he may lead you from the depths of darkness. And again, if you piece together the verses, the depths of darkness are your base matter into which you are born, the negative emotions which manifest within you. This is God's way of leading you out of those and into the light, and you can experience the light through your loving feelings. So feelings are on a higher level than what your negative emotions are. So God leads you out of the darkness using the light, the loving feelings that manifest within you. And through these loving feelings, you get righteous thoughts, you get good thoughts, you get thoughts that manifest and take you on a pathway. They give you a perception of truth. So now you can see this word manifest plays such a big part in each of our lives. And remember, we are all individuals. We all manifest our own ideas and thoughts. You know, I can't make you manifest certain thoughts. I might excite you into manifesting certain thoughts, but you know, those people who strive to do the best they can, strive to elevate people. And that's what's so beautiful about RADIOMAC. You know, it's a station that's dedicated to bringing you the best possible truths that you can hear to help you on your journey. And those people who advertise with RADIOMAC, they're showing great support and helping RADIOMAC stay on course, bring programs like this one, like what Brother Adil does, like what Homer does, and many of the other presenters. They come in, they take their time out of their lives and present to you shows that encourage you to look at yourself and become the best you can become. Another verse from the Quran is Surah 87 verse 7, and it says, except as God wills, for he knoweth what is manifest and what is hidden. And another verse from the Quran, it's Surah 100 verse 10, and that which is locked up in human breasts is made manifest. So again, it's showing you that everything within you is, it's manifest by you. You are the creator of some of the ideas, and you make choices as to whether you decide to follow those ideas or whether you decide to change those ideas and strive to be greater than you were. Now let's have a look at some different verses. And again, if you choose to manifest the darkness, you're not going to progress in your life. And think of this next verse, and it's a verse everybody knows. It's a verse everybody talks about, and it's Surah 8, verse 53. And it says, because God will never change the grace which he has bestowed on a people until they change what is within their own souls. And verily, God is he who heareth and knoweth all things. So again, that verse is so important to some of the things we've been talking about, the things that you manifest. If you continue to manifest darkness, then, what's going to happen to you? You're the only loser. If you strive to manifest light, then that light will bring with it a brand new perception of heaven, and you will begin to see life in a different way. And through you manifesting on a higher level, then that will change you, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will allow a change to take place within you for the better. Because, change isn't going to happen unless we change it our own selves. And let's have a look at another verse that kind of says the similar thing. And it's Surah 13, verse 11. It says, for each such person there are angels in succession before and behind him. They guard him by command of God. Verily, never will God change the condition of a people until they change it themselves with their own souls. So again, listening to the light of your soul, listening to the good thoughts within you is part of that change. And this verse goes on to say, but when once God willeth a people's punishment, there can be no turning it back, nor will they find besides him any protector. So again, it's giving you the opposite. It's saying, if you don't change, watch out. So isn't it good to strive and change and work on yourself, and then you will really feel like you are living to the best of your ability. And again, there's another verse that says, it's Surah 17, verse 77, and it goes like this. This was our way with the apostles we sent before thee. Thou wilt find no change in our ways. Now, what way is this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala expresses divine love. We spoke about love in our previous program and how much it can benefit you on your journey back to Allah, and how loving feelings within you can elevate your consciousness, because as you express love, you will begin to consciously ascend. The darkness within you will start to fade away, and light will take its place, because where there is darkness, there little light shines. So you do have to work on yourself, and as you bring light into your life through good deeds, good thoughts, and working on yourself to be the best you can be, that which you work on, that which you strive, must one day enter you, and you become the best you can be. And all that is good will make room for, the greatest achievements you can in life. So think about these things. Think about the word manifest. It does play a greater part. And I've just read a few verses from the Quran that mention this word manifest. You are indeed the creator of your own destiny. You don't create your destiny, but Allah is behind all creations. So let me put it a different way. Allah is behind all creations, but within that creation, you create a certain part of your destiny. So in a sense, you are the creator of your own destiny, all under the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For he allows that which is manifesting within you to become. And sometimes we go through experiences to see how we will react, to see, we will see how we are doing by how we behave when certain things manifest within our life. So allow yourself to think about this word manifest when you read it in the Quran. Think about what it actually means, and when we come back from this small break, we will talk about a few more things and how we can maybe heal our souls. So we will be back in a short
You are listening to Radio Max Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 0793 77403.
खैरन चाचा मियां है गड्डी की निया ते शादी नी फिल्म बुक करान जोड़सा ए रोले कुछ बुआई छोड़े ने
ओए निकिया शादी नी उड़ता फिल्म बुक करान न जाने उता जुलसा जिन्ना रोले पाई छोड़े
Wedding Concept provide the cheapest and most competitive price for your wedding films and photography. Special offer: book your wedding film with us and get a 50-inch TV free. Wedding Concept, ring 07492 830494. Pearl's Tea Room and Patisserie, a unique dining experience for halal gourmet burgers, freshly squeezed juices, mouth-watering cakes and delicious macaroons. Indulge yourself in an experience to overwhelm the senses. Pearl's Tea Room and Patisserie, opening times 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. on weekdays and 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. on weekends. Find us at 46 Ruley Avenue, Bradford, BD6 1DA, behind the Shell petrol station. Call 01274 306 567.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मुसलमान भाइयों बहनों, जामिया उस्मानिया हीटर रोड ब्रैडफोर्ड 9 नई मस्जिद बना रहे हैं जिस पर 3 मिलियन पाउंड खर्चा आएगा। इस सदका जारिया में हिस्सा लेकर जन्नत में अपना घर बनाएं, क्योंकि अल्लाह के नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का फरमान है, जिसने दुनिया में अल्लाह का घर बनाया अल्लाह उसको जन्नत में घर अता फरमाएगा। राब्ता के लिए मुफ्ती मोहम्मद बशीर मतायर, फोन नंबर 07866311213 और साहबजादा मोहम्मद यास साहब 07367576631।
Mover Properties are a team of qualified professionals with a decade of experience in the property industry. Are you looking for tenants? Is your property empty? Do you want peace of mind? Mover Properties has the solution. Full management, regular inspection, property maintenance, tenants waiting in all areas, letting sales and commercials. Mover Properties, Tentercourt Lane, BD9 482 999. Other branch 282 Ollerton Road, BD15. Email info@moverproperties.co.uk and our website moverproperties.co.uk and our new office open in Huddersfield.
क्या कर ले अंकल जी उतरा पुलिस पक्कू करी छोरिया तैरानी वजह नाल
तुसा की आख्या सी ना टायर बदलाओ
और तू की पता टायर कहते महंगे वे कोई चंगी जी ता सस्ती जी जा दसना
Champion Tyres Limited, 13 to 22-inch part-worn tyres for cars, vans and 4x4s. If you buy 4 tyres, you get a free laser tracking check. Champion Tyres Limited, 26 Gale Lane, Bradford. Call 01274 641 845. Special offer for taxi drivers, tracking from £10.
New insights into the mysteries of the Quran, a book by Asif Saba, self-help guide to meditation and the Quran, health, wealth, happiness and well-being. Order your copy on Amazon now or visit asifsabamindfulness.com. The Rock Crystals is an adventure into the afterlife, also available on Amazon. रज़िया केरी फिक्र च पई है
पैनू ना प्यानी शॉपिंग वास्ते इधर उधर फिरना पैसी
ओ जाए जाए फिरने की क्या जरूरत है सीधे चाचा प्लाजा चो जिथे हर चीज लबनी ज्वेलरी ते कपड़े तक प्लाजा एक ते बेशुमार दुकाना इस जाइना ना चाचा प्लाजा
Spend £50 or more at Chacha Plaza to have a chance at winning a gold ring every Sunday. Terms and conditions apply. Chacha Plaza, 2 Ingleby Road, Bradford, BD7 2AT, 01274 571100.
Would you like to advertise digitally at a cost that is flexible, targetable, affordable and accessible? Then look no further. Adverts for You has designed most comprehensive range of digital advertising vans to meet the needs of businesses and agencies nationwide. Mobile digital vans with the best of technology to get your message delivered to targeted audience of your choice. Adverts from as little as £99, interacting and measuring in real time the client's message. Visit adverts4u.co.uk or call 0781 785 4715 to book your campaign today.
Al-Markaz Al-Islami present their part-time Islamic law and traditional studies under the guidance of Sheikh Mufti Qazi Hassan Raza. Enrollment date Saturday 26th of August 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. Course begins Saturday 2nd of September 2023. On Saturday and Sunday 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Brothers and sisters aged 12 and over. Register now, text your name and number on 07378 414 276 or visit Al-Markaz Al-Islami, Backside Lane, Bradford, BD7 2JX 01274 270 043.
यार तुम तो कहते थे कि नया मकान लेने के बाद मेरी पॉकेट खाली हो गई है ये इतने खूबसूरत कारपेट और लैमिनेट फ्लोरिंग कहाँ से आए हैं
अरे भाई भला हो मनिंगम कारपेट वालों का जहाँ से कारपेट और लैमिनेट फ्लोरिंग आए हैं अगर आप भी अपने घर को खूबसूरत कारपेट और फ्लोरिंग से सजाना चाहते हैं और पैसे बचाना चाहते हैं तो इसके लिए एक ही नाम मनिंगम कारपेट्स we have a wide selection of carpets laminates and vinyls 230 Manningham Lane Bradford BD8 7BZ 01274 973206 or 07984415455
You are listening to Radio Max Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 0793 77403.
is turned away. Feels emptiness inside. A never-ending rain keeps falling from the sky. Oh, turner of hearts, keep me on a straight path. Don't misguide me, don't let me walk away. Keep my heart close to you. I need you every day. When I'm lost, can you help find my way? Allahumma bismika amutu wa ahya. Allahumma inni as'aluka al-jannah. You're the most high, we praise all the time. So many signs, but yet my heart was blind. You're the one, there is no other way. Allahu Akbar. Turner of hearts, keep me on a straight path. Don't misguide me, don't let me walk away. Keep my heart close to you. I need you every day. When I'm lost, can you help find my way? Allahumma bismika
listening to Radio Mac's Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 0793 77403.
रज़िया केरी फिक्र च पई है
पैनू ना प्यानी शॉपिंग वास्ते इधर उधर फिरना पैसी
ओ जाए जाए फिरने की क्या जरूरत है सिद्धे चाचा प्लाजा चो जिथे हर चीज लबनी ज्वेलरी ते कपड़े तक प्लाजा एक ते बेशुमार दुकाना इस चाइना ना चाचा प्लाजा
Spend £50 or more at Chacha Plaza to have a chance at winning a gold ring every Sunday. Terms and conditions apply. Chacha Plaza, 2 Ingleby Road, Bradford. BD7 2AT 01274 571100.
ओ बाबा क्या गाली क्यों रोनी हो
ओ यारा मिकी लका ना बहुत दर्द
लका ना दर्द है तो उसकी पता नहीं अलादीन कारपेट वाले पिछले इतनी साल तू लका ने दर्दानी बेल्डां बेचने तू ना नहीं छोड़िया उन्हां कोल लका ने दर्दानी बेल्डां डी बेस स्लाइडर ऑटोमैन सिंगल ते डबल बेड होनी उन्हां दी कीमतां भी बड़ियां जबरदस्त हैं तो मुफ्त विच डिलीवरी करने इस तो अलावा उन्हां कोल कारपेट ते लैमिनेट ना बड़ा सिलसिला वा
Aladdin Carpets and Furniture, 31 Lum Lane, BD8 7QU 01274 741 446. Mover Properties are a team of qualified professionals with a decade of experience in the property industry. Are you looking for tenants? Is your property empty? Do you want peace of mind? Mover Properties has the solution. Full management, regular inspection, property maintenance, tenants waiting in all areas, letting sales and commercials. Mover Properties, Tentercourt Lane, BD9 482 999. Other branch 282 Ollerton Road, BD15. Email info@moverproperties.co.uk and our website moverproperties.co.uk and our new office open in Huddersfield.
क्या गल है कुछ ना इंतजार होना लगे यार
ओ येरा हम बस का इंतजार करती है अभी तक इधर से कोई बस गुजरा ही नहीं है
ओ छोड़ो बसेगी अच्छो गड्डी च बियो
ओ येरा हमारे बैठने से कहीं तुम्हारा गाड़ी का टायर ना पंक्चर हो जाए कहीं हवा ना निकल जाए
अगर ऐसी कोई गल होई गई तो सीधे ले जाओ
BM Tires for your puncture repairs, wheel balancing and tracking. New and power-worn tires available. BM Tires, 22 Paradise Street, BD1 2HR 01274 728 288. The best name in tires, BM Tires.
Globally, more than 1,000 children under the age of 5 die daily because of lack of clean, safe water. Is this fair? Help Families Relief provide the poorest villages with clean, safe water and protect them from waterborne disease. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was asked which charity is the best. He replied, providing water. Join the campaign and help us to save hundreds of lives. If you do one good thing today, call 0114 365 4454 or visit familiesrelief.org.uk and give life with water.
Would you like to advertise digitally at a cost that is flexible, targetable, affordable and accessible? Then look no further. Adverts for You has designed most comprehensive range of digital advertising vans to meet the needs of businesses and agencies nationwide. Mobile digital vans with the best of technology to get your message delivered to targeted audience of your choice. Adverts from as little as £99, interacting and measuring in real time the client's message. Visit advertsforyou.co.uk or call 0781 785 4715 to book your campaign today.
And Markaz Al-Islami presents Islamic law and traditional studies for sisters. New course for busy mothers, working sisters and all sisters who would like to learn the foundation of our deen. Monday to Wednesday, 9:30 a.m. till 2 p.m. Enrolling now. Course begins 4th September 2023. Sisters aged 16 and over. Modules include translation of the glorious Quran, Hadith science, tafsir, Islamic jurisprudence and much more. Come and visit Al-Markaz Al-Islami, Beckside Lane, Bradford, BD7 2JX 01274 270 043.
ओ मरी क्या हुए
क्या गल है चाचा कुदरे साइकिल पर नहीं टठे हो
साइकिल पर कोई ना टठा लक्या ने दर्दना जोड़ा ने दर्दना मरी क्या हुए
तो फिर सलंजी ड्रिंक पियो ना
ये सलंजी ड्रिंक क्या होना
चाचा इस ड्रिंक विच खालस शलाजीत अखरोट पिस्ते बादाम काजू तो और भी बहुत सारी चंगियां चीज़ां पईयां ने ए ड्रिंक पीने नाल लक्या ने दर्द कोलेस्ट्रोल ब्लड प्रेशर जोड़ा ने दर्द सारा कुछ ठीक हो जासी ते तुसा घोड़े हाल दौड़ सो
Salanji, our own natural milk energy drink available at all Chacha Chai stores. Visit salanji.com.
New in
Insights into the Mysteries of the Quran, a book by Asif Saba, self-help guide to meditation and the Quran, health, wealth, happiness and well-being. Audio copy on Amazon now or visit asifsabamindfulness.com. The Rock Crystals is an adventure into the afterlife, also available on Amazon.
मामा आज क्या खासो
वो पामाजान हौसला पामाजान
ओ मामा ये रोज पामाजान खाई खाई तंग नहीं पैनी हो
वो चला ही गया 100 बारी खाओ ते तावी नहीं तंग पैना
तो फिर करा ऑर्डर
वो टली खड़का देर कैसी है
12 Manville Terrace, Bradford. Call 01274726218. Opposite Bradford College and University. Open on weekdays 11 a.m. till midnight and weekends from 3 p.m. till midnight. Delivery available from 5 p.m. Delicious Parmesan House, Manville Terrace is the only exclusive Delicious Parmesan House in Bradford. You are listening to RADIOMAC's Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 0793667740.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters, and welcome back. My name is Asif Saba, and earlier on we were talking about a word from the Quran called manifest, and we were exploring its meaning and how you manifest what is within your own self, and it's through the manifestations within your own self that you will reap what you sow. Now you have a choice. You can either manifest from the darkness of your soul, or you can manifest from the light of your soul. And all this is within you, and you will reap according to the things that you manifest within. And what we've done is we've looked at a number of different verses, all containing the word manifest from the Quran. So I hope by reading these verses, it's kind of brought this word out into your mind to give you something to think about, so that you, when you're reading the Quran, when you come across this verse, you can read it with more understanding behind that meaning. You know, it will bring the verse to life in a new way, hopefully, and you will start to think about what you manifest within yourself as you go through your daily experiences. And the beautiful thing about manifesting love within your life means that, one, it creates unity within you, and then that unity goes out to the rest of the world. And you instead of arguing with people, you will try to be one, you'll try to seek unity between yourself through the expression of love. And as you understand this word manifest, as you manifest the light of yourself, you will start to heal your own self, and this will stop you from being thrown around as you go. Quran serves as a healing for the mind, body and your soul. The Quranic verses, they've been known to have a therapeutic effect on those who read them with sincerity and a pure heart. So you know yourself, the Quran speaks of healing in a number of places and in various contexts. So for instance, there's a verse that talks about how the Quran was sent down as a healing and a mercy for the believers. And this verse indicates that the Quran heals not only the physical ailments, but also our emotional and spiritual wounds. You know, those things that cause us to reflect upon ourselves in a negative way. The Quran mentions the benefits of reciting certain chapters or surahs or verses from the Quran. And, so think of, when you're reciting the Quran or you're reading it, and know that you will be receiving a healing. It's healing you on a spiritual level, and as you heal your inner self, that will have an effect on the physical matter coverings, your physical body, and it will align you both mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And this is when you reach out for the truth. So this shows the miraculous healing power of the Quran when you read it. And furthermore, reciting the Quran has been used as a form of therapy for various mental illnesses. And if you listen to some early shows, we do have zikr therapy that is a daily program, and I often listen to this program by Adil, and you should listen to it too, because it gives you great insights into different things, and it makes you think and want to work on yourself as an individual. It's been reported that the sound of the Quranic recitation has a calming effect on the mind, body and soul, and it helps to reduce stress and anxiety. The Quran not only has a healing effect on the individual that's reciting it, but also the surrounding environment. Because what you do is, when you recite the Quran, you're reaching out with your consciousness, you're connecting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the loving energy that Allah sends you comes through you, and it spreads out and goes out into the world and heals the world as well. And this is the beauty of reciting the Quran, reading the Quran. It brings love. You feel love coming from the wisdom that's contained within it. And this love, it's an energy. And as you send out love from yourself, this affects your physical body, and the energy that you express goes out into the world, and it heals the world as well, and those around you. So we are like a conduit for energy, and we are like transmitters of energy. When you're angry, the energy that you're pushing out into the world is one of anger. When you express love through your feelings, the energy of love is what goes out into the world, and it does have an effect. And they've measured this using scientific instruments, and they can prove to you, through science, that love and its expression alters the your physical body, and it can be a great way to heal your own self. It's, you know yourself that if you are stressed, say in your job, or stressed in life, how quickly your illnesses all of a sudden show up in your physical body where you didn't have illnesses before. And this is all due to the stress-related thought activity that you are manifesting within yourself. So again, reading the Quran, it gives you wisdom to help you deal with many of the situations that are taking place in your life, and you will feel less stressed and emotionally balanced. Now, even though we have emotions, there are two sides to every coin, as it were. You get good emotions, but you also get the negative emotions. And it's the good emotional content that you want to be connecting to. And this kind of gives you partly your intuition. It helps you in your decisions that you make. It's connected to your intuition, because when you feel something, you can feel it in the pit of your stomach where your emotions are. And this is an indicator that you're using your emotions, and that's how it's having an effect upon your physical body. So think about this word manifest. Remember, the things that you manifest within yourself, you become those manifestations. Just like you become the food that you eat. The food that you eat goes into your body, and it becomes a part of the physical body. The thoughts that you think, you become filled with those thoughts. So you become the thoughts that you think. And this has an effect even on your physical body. You know that stress will cause illnesses. You know that love will heal those illnesses. So is it not best to express love towards yourself, your physical body, and all other people? And then that will cause a beautiful healing all around you. So think of the Quran, because it provides an endless solution and helps you to strive while you're in this temporary world. To illuminate your life, you can do this by visualization. In your prayers, visualize a light coming into yourself. And this will unlock the secrets within the verses of the Quran. So unveil the hidden secrets within the symbolic language of the Quran, and it will take you on an inner journey, a journey that goes far beyond this physical reality, and you will start to see great depth to the verses of the Quran. So when you think of words like manifest, when you read the word manifest in the Quran, the more you can think about that word and what it actually means and the meanings behind the words, does that not give you a greater depth to understanding the Quran? So think about this. Think about the word manifest. Think about when you read it, what is it that is manifesting? Are you manifesting and surrendering yourself to the light of your soul? Or are you surrendering to the darkness of your soul? And you will know that the direction in which you surrender will manifest within you, and you will become that as a manifestation. And what you think creates your destiny. When you think, if you want something in life, what do you have to do? You have to think about what you want. Now, if you do it with love, then that manifestation will come to you. If you do it from your negative self, you may get what you want, but it will come not in through an expression of love, but it will come according to you and how you manifest. So you are the creator of your own destiny, all under the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because if you think of love, then that will set you on a pathway that will be filled with love, and you will create love and be guided by love, and so you will go down a pathway filled with love. If you manifest darkness, then you will go down that pathway, but you have a choice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you the ability to choose. He has allowed you the ability to manifest anything you wish. You can think about whatever you imagine is a manifestation within you. If you manifest the worst, then the worst will become manifest within yourself. So you have a great power within you, but you just don't know it yet. Learn to express love, and the manifestations of love will draw into your life an amazing power. You are greater than what you've been taught to believe you are, for you are the creator of your own destiny. It's up to you. Do you choose love, or do you choose the irregularities that will lead you astray? And then if you don't do something about the irregularities within yourself, you will have to go through the lessons again. But if you choose love and bring light and wisdom into your life, then you ascend, and your life will be forever changing as you change and grow. So think about how love can heal your soul and manifest within you the best of thoughts so that you can grow. Read the Quran, because it is an amazing book. It is a source of great inspiration from the highest of heavens, and it entered our world through the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and it is here as a guide to help you on your journey. So don't just read it, but study it and understand the meanings behind some of the words that you will find in the Quran, because behind those words is a beautiful healing for your soul. It gives you warnings as well about what will happen if you do not follow the truth within yourself. Only the truth will set you free and allow you to scale the heights of wisdom and understanding. So think about some of these things. Find the truth within yourself. And remember, no burden is placed on any soul except for that which it can bear. And that's in Surah 7, verse 40 to 42. And another verse from the Quran is Surah 16, verse 23 to 25, where it says, "Let them bear on the day of judgment their own burdens." So you can see these burdens will follow you into the afterlife. But here, in this physical world, you can learn to overcome and get rid of these burdens which you have earned yourself. No, God does not put a burden on any person beyond what he has given them. And that's in Surah 65, verse 7. So you can see everything that happens to you happens for a reason. It is coming back on you, the things that you have sent out from your own soul. It's the reaping of what you have sown. These are the things that your own hands have sent forth. So you can see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not overburden you, but brings what you need a little bit at a time so that you can work on it for the benefit of your soul. This program is coming to an end now, so I'd like to thank you all for allowing me into your lives to hopefully bring you a message of love, hope, trust, truth, well-being, happiness, so that you can think about things on a little bit more of a deeper, in a bit more of a deeper way, and pay attention to what is actually going on within yourself, and forget about what's going on in the outer world. The outer world is but a fabrication that we have created ourselves according to our own negative emotional desires. And these are the things you need to learn to stay away from. But reflect within your own self about the condition of your own soul. And it is in this reflection that you will begin to learn about yourself. So I would like to say a special thank you to some of the people who I know. I'd like to say thank you to Shabnam, Anisa and Yusuf, Tanzila, Masood, Alicia, Subhan, Ariba, Zian, Ali Islam, Kanis Fatima, and whoever else I know. May Allah bless you all. And I know some of you will have been listening this evening, so I hope you've enjoyed the program. And may Allah guide you, help you on your journey, and bring love, trust and truth into your life. And remember, if you think of just those three things and bring them into the conversations, that is like inviting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala into your life. For you do everything through love. You put your trust in the feelings that you feel, and you speak the truth that comes through your feelings of truth. And then you can't go wrong. Everything you do will be done with love. So I'd like to bring this program to an end, and I hope that you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, we had a few guests in last week, and we spoke about a beautiful event that's taking place on the 7th of October, where you can go and see some Islamic art. And on the 7th of October, they're going to be having a day where people can come down to the art museum, look at all the Islamic art, and meet Mohammed and Hamza, who run the art gallery, and ask them any questions. There's also going to be somebody else who's there from Nelson, but Kadir, I think his name was. It's just escaped me at the moment, but he's going to be talking about some of the projects that he's involved with down in Nelson. I think it was Nelson anyway. And he'll be there because they set up like some interesting creativity that helps the young people to bring out the creativity within themselves. And it's through these creative activities that people return to their faith and find Allah. So Allah comes to people in different ways, and there's even a verse in the Quran that kind of says that people will come to you on horseback, they will come to you on camels, they will come to you walking, they will come to you running. You know, this is an expression of, you can find Allah in so many different ways, not just through one way. I'm a musician, or I used to play music a long time ago, and it's through my experiences through music that kept my understanding of the truth. And eventually, I turned music into something that I could appreciate Allah with, subhanahu wa ta'ala, and everything's progressed from there. So Allah draws people to himself in various ways, and this is something we need to remember. So get involved in creativity, do what you love doing, and through that give thanks and praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will be going to an advert in a few seconds, so I'd like to just say it's good night from myself, and I will see you this time next week between 7 and 10. Assalamu alaikum.
You will
listening to Radio Max Milad broadcast on 107.1 FM. You can also listen to us on www.radiomac.org. And if you'd like to advertise, ring 079366777403.
New insights into the mysteries of the Quran, a book by Asif Saba, self-help guide to meditation and the Quran, health, wealth, happiness and well-being. Order your copy on Amazon now or visit asifsabamindfulness.com. The Rock Crystals is an adventure into the afterlife, also available on Amazon.
यार तुम तो कहते थे कि नया मकान लेने के बाद मेरी पॉकेट खाली हो गई है। ये इतने खूबसूरत कारपेट और लैमिनेट फ्लोरिंग कहाँ से आए हैं?
अरे भाई भला हो मनिंगम कारपेट वालों का, जहाँ से कारपेट और लैमिनेट फ्लोरिंग आए हैं। अगर आप भी अपने घर को खूबसूरत कारपेट और फ्लोरिंग से सजाना चाहते हैं और पैसे बचाना चाहते हैं तो इसके लिए एक ही नाम, मनिंगम कारपेट। We have a wide selection of carpets, laminates and vinyls. 230 Manningham Lane, Bradford, BD8 7BZ 01274 973206 or 07984415455.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मुसलमान भाइयों बहनों, जामे उस्मानिया हीथरो रोड ब्रैडफोर्ड 9 नई मस्जिद बना रहे हैं जिस पर 3 मिलियन पाउंड खर्चा आएगा। इस सदका जारिया में हिस्सा लेकर जन्नत में अपना घर बनाएं, क्योंकि अल्लाह के नबी सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का फरमान है, जिसने दुनिया में अल्लाह का घर बनाया अल्लाह उसको जन्नत में घर अता फरमाएगा। राब्ता के लिए मुफ्ती मोहम्मद बशीर बताया, फोन नंबर 07866311213 और साहबजादा मोहम्मद यास साहब 07367576631।
क्या आप पाकिस्तान या आज़ाद कश्मीर में सामान भेजना चाहते हैं और अच्छी सर्विस, अच्छा रेट और टाइम पर सामान की डिलीवरी चाहते हैं तो फिर स्पीडी कार्गो सर्विसेज से आज ही राब्ता करें। स्पीडी कार्गो डोर टू डोर सर्विस फराहम करते हैं। हमेशा याद रखिए, स्पीडी कार्गो सर्विसेज 107 लेग्रम्स लैंड, ब्रैडफोर्ड 7, टेलीफोन 0796098324। स्पीडी कार्गो सर्विसेज, आपके एतमाद का नाम।
Would you like to advertise digitally at a cost that is flexible, targetable, affordable and accessible? Then look no further. Adverts for You has designed most comprehensive range of digital advertising vans to meet the needs of businesses and agencies nationwide. Mobile digital vans with the best of technology to get your message